What's up, guys? AC Card Shark back again.
With Pixel Sandwich.
And we are on episode 13 of the Shark and Pixel Show, which we are entitling Metacritic Predictions for May of 2010.
This is going to be a new segment that we do where we try and look at games coming out for the next month and just kind of look at it and just with our knowledge and just overall feelings, we're going to try and guess what kind of ratings these games are going to get, and then we'll see how we do.
We're just going to basically guess and base it on the system that Metacritic.com uses for their reviews, so it would actually be out of 100 rather than a 1 to 10 scale. So yeah, let's just hit it up straight up. We have 10 games I think that we came up with as far as stuff that people would be interested in knowing.
Yeah, there's like a lot of crap coming out, but we try to just pick the biggest ones.
Pick the ones that people, most people would be interested in at least. First one up, we're going to start with the monster here, 3D Dot Game Heroes.
Okay, so yeah, this is the Zelda Zelda clone that everyone's talking about, that you and I just are going bonkers for.
We already pre-ordered, man.
So yeah, although I think that this game it's shamelessly ripping off Zelda, I think it's going to offer a lot of really cool things, and it's by Atlas, and I totally trust them. And it comes out May 11th, I believe.
Yeah, the 11th.
At a discounted price of $39.99, so I think it's totally worth everybody going out and picking up and at least trying. I think it's going to have a Metacritic of 84.
Wow. That's really funny because the number I had was 85.
Nice.
So, actually, I should explain real quickly that we're going to basically do a results video next month, and whoever gets closer, we're going to kind of keep points and stuff. We're going to see who's in the lead and everything else. We're going to kind of make it a game and stuff, so it should be fun. So
Yeah.
basically, if it's above an 85, it's me. If it's below, it's you. So we'll see how that goes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so next one up is Red Dead Redemption.
So yeah, this is being put out by Rockstar. The first Red Dead game was Red Dead Revolver,
Right.
and it was originally developed by Capcom, I believe, and then Rockstar picked it up and released it, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
But it got like 7s and 8s. Since Rockstar is developing this one from the ground up, I think it's going to be pretty damn good. I say it's probably going to have an 88.
Wow. See, I was thinking the opposite. I'm thinking a little bit lower.
Okay.
I'm going around like a 76.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I hated the hell out of the first one, and
Yeah.
it needs to prove itself to me at this point, So I'm kind of going on the opposite end of the spectrum there.
All right,
So,
cool. That one will be interesting to watch then.
Yeah. Next one up is Alan Wake.
Oh Jesus! You go ahead and talk about this one.
I really don't know what to say about this one. I don't know what to expect out of it, honestly.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's a GameFly rental for me. I'm not buying it when it comes out because I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it or not, honestly. But
It's actually about a writer that goes into the woods to try and get rid of his writer's block, and I guess the story that he's writing comes to life, and it looks an awful lot like Alone in the Dark to me. I
don't know if you've ever seen the movie In the Mouth of Madness. It's kind of like an independent horror film. That's exactly what it was about.
Really?
Yeah, everything he writes comes to life, and he changes the story, and everything changes in the world, and it's just the movie was okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but I mean,
You know what other movie did that?
what?
Delirious with John Candy.
Nice. And John Candy for the win.
Yeah, he was writing for a soap opera, and whatever he wrote happened.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
go ahead and give us a guess.
I'm gonna guess. It's either gonna be a smash hit or just crap.
I think it's gonna be crap.
I do too. I'm gonna go around to an 83.
I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna say a 78.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I just think the critics are programmed to already know what they have to say that they like and stuff, and I just think they're gonna give this more than it deserves. So that's why
this game's gonna suck.
I kind of bumped it up a bit just because of that. But yeah. So speaking of games that suck, the next one up is Iron Man 2.
This one's developed by Secret Level. They did the first one, and if anyone played the first one, you'll know what a steaming pile of turds it was. And I think Sega just recently closed the studio right after it finished Iron Man 2. So it's hey, it's cool. Thanks for your game. Now fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I mean, the fact that they let them go after they made this does not bode well. I'm gonna say this is gonna have a 50. I'll give it a 60. We'll say 60.
Okay, I was gonna say, well, you went really. When you started saying 50, I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna go.
I was gonna say like 58. But...
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit of credit at least to start with. I'll go like around a 65.
Okay.
It's still kind of in the crap zone, but I don't think it's gonna be like pure crap. I think it'll have some qualities that maybe make it pretty decent. I don't know.
Hope. It'd be cool to have a good Iron Man.
It'd be awesome, but I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Next one up, Lost Planet 2.
The first one was pretty frustrating. I don't know, I just thought it was really unfocused, and there was a lot of mech sections that kind of killed everything. The grappling hook kind of sucked. This one, the multiplayer looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I really think that Capcom kind of knew what they were doing and gave it a complete overhaul, and I think it's going to pay off. I say it's going to have about a 91.
Wow, that's a lot higher than me. I was going more towards like an 82.
It may be, man. The single player might suck.
That's what I'm thinking. Is like if it kind of goes along the same lines as the first one, because I do have the first one. I haven't completed it, but I did play a little bit, and I don't know. I was actually thinking even lower than that, but I'm like, it'll probably have some qualities that will redeem it a little bit, like you said.
I think the multiplayer.
The multiplayer is going to, well, we all know how huge multiplayer is in this day and age now and stuff. So that'll definitely be a saving grace. But I think like in the low to mid 80s, I think. But I'll just slap an 82 on it just to pick a number.
All right.
Next one, Skate 3.
After the abysmal Tony Hawk ride, I mean, this is going to be like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
The skate games have always scored pretty well. I'll say it'll have about an 85.
Okay, see, I was thinking around the same thing. I'm kind of with you on the reasoning. As we're going, I'm writing it down as we're discussing the title. Like,
okay, good, because I was hoping you were writing them.
No,
down.
I'm writing. I'm writing them all down. But like for me, like I haven't actually scored these ahead of time. Like I'm actually like as I say the title, I'm going on it, and I wrote for some reason 89.
Okay.
I just feel it's going to get like a high 8 to a low 9 kind of score.
It definitely could get a bunch of 90s, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, I'm just going with my first instinct when I hear the title, basically. So,
okay.
I went 89 on that one. Split Second.
Okay, this is a arcade racer, kind of like Burnout, but you can, I think you can like trigger when explosions happen and stuff like that. It looks really interesting, but I think that it's going to be a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
And it's going to get old pretty quickly, and I don't see that lasting, and keeping people entertained for the entire game. So I say it'll have about a 74.
Yeah, see, I don't know too much about this one, so I really can't do much, insight into it or anything, but I'm just going to kind of like give the generic like vanilla score of like an 80.
Okay.
I'm just going to give it like that middle of the road because I really don't know too much about it, so I can't really claim I do,
Okay.
Let's see. Next one up. This should be a slam dunk for guessing, but Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh, it's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah,
People will love it.
Absolutely.
I'll say 94.
Yeah, I was actually going to say 93. Yep.
I mean, Nintendo knows what the fuck it's doing.
They know what's up. They know how to make a good Mario game at this point. So I mean, it's that's pretty much a slam dunk for you.
Yeah.
Next one is UFC 2010.
You played the first one, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually have it. I have 2009. It was pretty damn good, and from what I'm hearing, they're actually going to be improving a lot of stuff over the top of that one.
I think they are improving the character creation.
Yeah, which it needed it. It did. But honestly, dude, 2009 was a great game. It was really good. So I mean,
it kind of looks the same.
It does look the same. I think it's gonna, as far as like my opinion, I think it's gonna get about a 90. Because
ooh, that's high.
Yeah, I think it's the first one got like in the 8s and 9s and 80s or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that they're gonna improve whatever needed it from the last one. It's just gonna be that much better of a game. And I'm not a UFC fan at all. So I mean.
Yeah. I'll say 80. I don't think it's gonna set the
world
world on fire. I think it'll have some 7s in there because I don't think that they're changing enough.
Yeah,
from what I've heard to make a big difference.
You could be right, dude. That's gonna be another good one to watch.
Yeah.
And the last one we have here is Prince of Persia: Forgotten Sands. What a way to end. I'm just gonna shoot one out right here. I'll just say like 62.
Yeah, dude, this game's coming out with the movie, so it's been rushed. The last Prince of Persia game sucked ass, and it was like meant for a casual audience.
Right.
This one's with a movie tie-in, and they're making it more complex. So they're going to have more people playing it, and it's going to be harder to get into.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even follow the movie. It takes place after the Sands of Time and before the Warrior Within game. So it's just all over the place. There's so much shit wrong with it. Yeah, I'm going to say. I'll say probably like a 62.
That's what I said.
You said 62 also?
Yeah.
All right, I'll say
61.
all right, 68.
68? Okay.
A little bit more, yeah.
All right, cool. And that's about it, guys. Those are our Metacritic predictions for the month of May 2010. Stay tuned to the channel for our results video next month to see how close we got on this, and to see who's in the lead for the points. So yeah, it probably will be you. But anyway, guys, until next time, this is AC Card Shark.
And Pixel Sandwich.
All right, guys, later.
Wait.